Shout out to Cedric Nash for putting on this amazing event. We're in Tampa right now. Could you tell people who you are and what you do?
Yes, hi. Thank you so much for being here. So, my name is Renee Baker, and I'm the head of Advisor Inclusion Networks at Raymond James. And my primary focus is really around how do we attract and retain diverse financial advisors, as well as helping everyone understand the value of diverse communities when it comes to investing. Very passionate about that.
Now I have a large platform, and a lot of times people they have that fear of working with different professionals. So could you talk about why it's very important to have a diverse group of professionals across all financial sectors? Because a lot of times there's not the representation that's
Right.
needed. So a lot of people have that fear of investing.
Yeah, that's such a great question. Oftentimes I say if you can see it, you can be it. And it's so important to have role models and diverse perspectives and having a person that looks like you and having that conversation, someone that's been through your experiences. And especially in our communities, we haven't always, I'll speak for myself, I didn't always have role models that look like me. And when for some reason it's just something really special around seeing someone that looks like you, that is doing the things that you used to think were unattainable. So, we always talk about the best business outcomes come from diverse perspectives, but in our communities it's just essential to see someone that has gone through your experience that can help connect those dots that we also don't often see, especially in the financial services
Now, with you being a
arena.
leader in your organization, how did you get to where you got? Because a lot of people see where you are, they see the impact you're making in the community. I know you guys partnered with Cedric Nash on this event. This
That's
was an
right.
amazing event, by the way. If
Thank
you
you.
missed it, don't miss
Shame
the
on
next
you.
one. Shame on you. So, how did you get in this position in doing what you're doing?
Well, it's a long journey. I've been in the industry. I've been in financial services for a long time. I'm not going to age myself, but we got some decades on there. But it's why where I'm standing here right now is about purpose.
Mhm.
It's around the passion. I've done a lot of amazing things in my career, and I'm always grateful to work at a place like Raymond James, who, when I came here 6 years ago, I was in a completely different role.
Mhm.
And I give so much credit to our leaders who said, you know what, we need an opportunity to have someone bring all of these various advisor inclusion networks together
Mhm.
and show the impact in our community. But I majored in finance undergrad, not first person to graduate college in my family. And at this point, I'm really just really intentional around the areas that I'm focusing on, and financial literacy, closing the racial wealth gap,
Mhm.
talking about investing, especially in diverse communities, is something that I would do for free,
Mhm.
because I believe so much in the power of investing. I believe so much in the power that our collective community has to make an impact. And it's so important that we're educated, we have access, and we have someone that comes into our communities to talk about these things that really can be game changers
Mhm.
for us.
No, I can't. It's March,
Yes.
so I have to bring this up. It's International Women's Month. So, what advice would you give? I have a lot of women that follow my brand who want to be entrepreneurs and want to be corporate leaders. So, what advice would you give to the ladies out there who want to be corporate leaders and and make an impact similar to what you're doing?
Oh, well, one thing that I always say, I mentor a lot of women, and the advice that was given to me is just do it.
Hmm.
Just begin. And I actually have that as a screensaver to begin. And oftentimes we don't always, as women, we do so much. We are so capable, but
Yes.
then we edit ourselves and we tell ourselves, you know what? Well, if this happens, then I can do it. No,
Yeah.
we have the ability. We bring life. Okay, we can do anything. So just do it. And we shouldn't be. There's going to be enough people who don't believe in us. Let us not be those individuals. And this International Women's Day, we talk about this whole notion of embracing equity. That was the theme
Hmm.
of International Women's Day. And I think as a black woman,
Hmm.
we hear about embracing equity, but we also have to embrace and support one another. And
Yes.
I'm big on women empowering women, women supporting women, and we continue to lift as we climb. And that's something that I'm very intentional about. I will always support women. I will always support black women. I will always answer a phone call. But let us not forget that we stand on the shoulders of those that came before us. And a lot of those are very strong black women that have come before us. So let's continue to lift up each other. Let's continue to support each other. Let's invest. Black women are the most educated.
Hmm.
We have the ability to do so much. We are doing so much.
Hmm.
And now it's important that we continue to be the leaders in our communities, in our workplaces, And if someone doesn't create the space for us, let us come together and create the space for ourselves,
Hmm.
because we are beyond the place of asking for permission. I'm not even asking for forgiveness at this point.
Hmm.
This is about impact. This is about us collectively tapping into our power, and that power and that purpose is so much broader than sometimes that we can even see. So we need to continue to do not let our lights dim, and continue to shine that light on one another as women, especially in our community.
All right, I appreciate you. Listen, I could talk to you all
Yeah,
day about
okay,
this because
okay,
I
okay.
can feel the passion coming. I can feel the passion, and I'm sure the viewers are going to be able to feel the passion as well. I really appreciate the work that you're doing. If you guys were not at this event, you missed out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cedric Nash and Raymond James put on an amazing event, and thank
Thank
you
you.
for being a part of it and spearheading everything because these events need to go on a lot more. And I'm
Mhm.
sure as we continue to roll in a partnership me and Cedric have with doing these type of events, we're gonna for sure have a lot more in the future. So I
That's
really
right. The journey
appreciate you.
continues. Let's keep talking about this. And thank you for everything that you do.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.